Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of, we don't even know what we're calling this yet. It's just another one of our adventurous videos, although I am solo today. Miss Cindy Knight is back working at the shop, and the museum is closed. Later on today, or tonight, after the shop closed, her and our sons are going to the Of Virtue concert in downtown Lansing. However, I, on the other hand, am up very early in the morning, as you can see. The sun is just rising, and I am heading out to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, where I'll be attending as a featured guest speaker at the Mid-Michigan Paranormal Convention. This was a very last-minute addition that they called us up and said, "Hey, you guys be interested in coming out and doing this?" And I was like, holy crap, I got 2 days to prepare for this thing. So we said yes. I think it's a pretty good opportunity to get the museum out there, being that the museum still pretty new. We opened up May of this year. It's been going really well so far. And if you're not familiar with the museum, it's the Otherside Paranormal and Mortuary Science Museum. And it is just that. It is a museum. So that's where I'm heading out today. I think at 4 o'clock I go on. I think it's the main stage. I really don't know. I believe they said 4 o'clock on the main stage. It'll be a 1 hour speaking engagement, demonstration of some of the items that we have, some of the objects we have in the museum, and just talk about the museum in general and the paranormal in general. We'll also have for the entire weekend a table set up there, a promotional table set up. So I'll be there by myself today, and then Miss Cindy will be there tomorrow with me on Sunday all day. So that's where I'm heading out. So just stopped over at Mickey D's for some breakfast. I got me some oatmeal, and of course coffee. So I'm heading out. We'll see you guys there in a little bit. Okay, so I made it out here, Soaring Eagle in Mount Pleasant for the Mid-Michigan Paragon. I went in and set up first before I did an outside video. One, because I forgot to do an outside video, trying to keep this chronologically in order. So I did take a couple minutes to leave the table to come out here and do a quick video, just so you can see the facility out here. But I also had to get the Wi-Fi password because I wasn't able to do any posting on our social media. So I did that. So here's where we're at. This is the Soaring Eagle. If you're not familiar with the Soaring Eagle, this is a major casino. They do huge concert venues, events like we're here today, hotel. I mean, it's huge. This is a Indian reservation, so it is run by the Native American, I'm not sure which organization, but it is a Native American owned casino here in Michigan. So it's very huge. I'm sure there's other things going on here as well. The crowd so far inside the vendor room where I'm at is pretty good. I mean, it's early, it just opened up, so we'll see how things go. I'll be on at 4 o'clock. So I will, unfortunately, I don't have anybody here with me to videotape my presentation, so that's unfortunate. Maybe I can find somebody to do a little tape for me. So we'll see how the day goes. So I made it inside the showroom here. I was going to do a video outside as we came in, but it's kind of hectic out there, and I was just trying to find a parking spot and figuring out where I got to go. So we're in, we're set up, and we're ready to go for the day. I still got to figure out where I'm speaking at. I'm pretty sure it's 4 o'clock. I'll figure that out pretty soon, but I'm not really sure what time this opens. Probably now. There's a lot of people walking around right now. So we finally got set up, so we're good to go. I'll just swing this around and give you a little quick tour. It's gonna be hard to get around being by myself, nobody to watch the table. But I do have a friend of ours right next to us over here that I'll scan around to. Nicole Beauchamp, she's the author and paranormal investigator that was on our show, the Baron and Cindy Night Show, about a month ago or so. So maybe they can keep an eye on it if I walk around. All right, so I'll flip this around so you guys can see what's going on here. All right, so that's Nicole over there. We've got, this is just one of the rooms. There's another big vendor room, and then of course there's the halls or the vendor or the speaking rooms where they got a whole lineup of speakers going on. This is our backdrop right behind me. I just brought a few things from the museum. Of course, Sarabina's got to be here. Came around, just a few items that we can talk about. I've got more items that I brought that's for the speaking engagement that aren't out right now. I'll put those out on display them and talk about them after we do the speaking engagement. So yeah, here we go. Let's see how this day goes. All right, just got a little chance to go, not really walk around, I actually just had to run to the bathroom. But we're going to take a little trip down here while I go back to the booth. Let me switch. So a lot of your, oh, these are Uper lights. How cool is that? Those things are sweet. You get them under black lighting. Those things like light up like crazy. Those are beautiful. Now our friends over here for midnight. There she is. We see her at all the shows. This is for our YouTube channel. All right, talk to us a little bit about your what you do here.
I'm Heather, and I'm Midnight Dream Designs. I basically make cryptid plushies and 3D prints that are all hand painted. I make everything from the ground up, so.
And these are the best. I mean, look at, like you said, these are all handmade. Oh, actually, I've got to get one of these. I saw this on your website, and I said I was getting one.
My Fresno Nightcrawler.
I've got to get a Nightcrawler. But look at these things. These things are all handmade. And then, not only that, they've got 3D printed stuff that is just so cool. I like that cat. He's kind of cool. Little ghost. Oh, look at that. Jason. I love Jason. Cindy would kill me if I start buying a bunch of stuff. What she doesn't know won't hurt her, though. Awesome stuff. So yeah, I've got to get the Nightcrawler. That's got to be a must.
3 hours later.
I would like to introduce John Harris. He is the owner and facilitator of the Otherside Paranormal Museum, Scientific Mortuary Museum. He is filling in some spots last minute here. We did have John Teddy cancel. He got sick overseas. We love to Mr. Teddy, but we are so excited to have John Harris here. He has come all the way up here on the very last minute. He's brought some haunted objects here for you. He's going to be going over them. So, last but not least, well, we got Dan Kleist up next, but John Harris, everybody. Hello. Oh.
Okay, I'll probably walk around a lot, so I'll probably carry this around with me. First of all, like I said earlier, with some of you that were in here, thank you so much for coming in here. I really thought coming into this I was going to be talking to myself, because like Justin said, I was very last minute looking for this. So they had no time to promote me, I had no time to promote me, so we just showed up and voila, here I am. So I'm very ecstatic that I do have a good crowd here, very appreciative. Again, my name is John Harris, aka the Baron. And the other half of the Baron City Night Show as well, that's produced out of Lansing at our ScreamCraft Studio. The better half of that show will be here tomorrow, Cindy Knight. She's much prettier than I am, and easier to look at. I am the owner, one of the owners, with my wife, the Otherside Paranormal and Mortuary Science Museum in Lansing. We also own Voodoo's World of Antiques, ScreamCraft Studio, which is the parent company to everything we do, which is a production company. We do events, promotions, photography studio, video, blah, 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 blah. So, the museum itself is pretty new. We're still getting this promoted out. We opened up in May of this past year down in Rio Town. Anybody familiar with Lansing? Know where Rio Town is? Okay, a few of you. It's one of the more historic districts of Lansing. It's just over the highway from downtown Lansing, very historic area. So we're right down there in Rio Town. It is a tour-guided museum, which makes it quite nice because, especially with paranormal items, you just can't really just go look at items because some of them are kind of boring looking. They all have a story to tell, and we're there to tell you those stories. So as you're guided through the tour, you're told about the objects, where they came from, what they do, what they don't do. And then we also have to give disclaimers before we go in, or before people go into the museum, simply because my wife and I are both skeptics that have worked in the paranormal community for the past 30 years. And that simply means that we just don't believe everything's a ghost, not everything's haunted. So we have to be convinced of what we're seeing and what people are presenting as evidence that it's not something else. So we go in, we're the bad guys that go in and debunk. Now, what's fun about that is when you cannot debunk it. When you can't debunk it, now you're left with something. So that's what we do with the museum. People bringing us stuff all the time say, oh my goodness, this thing is so horribly haunted, I can't have it in my house. I got children, I can't do it, I can't have this in my house. This is what it's doing. I said, okay, we'll take it, but it's not going in the museum right away. What we do is we take that item and we do our own investigation on it. Not only us, because we actually investigate very little of our own stuff. It seems counterproductive to me. So we'll have other investigators come in. We have strict criteria that has to be met for us to be considered paranormal for the museum. So once we go through all of that, and we get an item that has met all this criteria, then we'll put it in the museum. Now, because everything we feel, we're very confident, 100% confident in, that what we tell about this item is actually factual, it also has things that happen with people that go in there, things they're feeling, things they're experiencing a lot. We do give a pre-warning, disclaimers, I guess, if you will, before they go into the museum about what they're about to experience. Not only is it a death museum and a mortuary science museum, but because of the energies that is in that space, it's very heavy. People go in there, they're experiencing headaches, pressures in the head, the chest, nauseousness, back pain, just all these different things. They get in there and sometimes they have to leave. It is that strong of an energy. Because it's a smaller museum right now. We just started out, like I said, in May. We wanted to see if the city of Lansing would actually support something like this, and so far so good. We'll be doing our first expansion in the first of the year, just after the first of the year. So, like I said, when we get an item in, we have to make sure, to the best of our knowledge and ability, that it is doing what we're telling people it's doing. One of the ways we do that, we get that backstory from that person that comes in, and we'll take that information down, we document it. We'll just put that item out, either in the shop or in the museum, display it. We won't say a word about it. We want to see what other people are feeling about it.
Later.
From the touching, I was more concerned about what was happening with these guys. They all went quiet. We usually get a lot of activity that people can experience from these guys. It went all of October, nothing. Cat ball not going off, nothing. And we always felt that she was protecting or trying to warn people about the object that was directly in front of her, but a little bit farther away, from going in there. But it got to the point where they were either, that was so strong that was coming through there that it pushed them back, or they were too afraid to come out. That we don't know. But I just thought that was a very interesting detail of what's been going on. We really hope now that we're in November that they come back to what they were doing. Because right now that particular object is quite overbearing in there. It's cool if you like that kind of thing. It's a cool experience. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I believe my time is up. Is there any quick last questions or anything like that? Or yes, sir.
John, what's the object?
That is the finale of the museum. I can't tell you.
I understand.
I wish I could.
How much to go to the tour?
For the last 6 months when we opened, it was a donation based. We just got rid of the donation based and went to $5 a person to go through it. Yep. You back there, you had one?
And you said it's like separate, or this, the object is separate, so like, what is it in? Is it in a different room?
No, it's on the side, it's in the same room. So it's one big room that's kind of partitioned partly. And it's on the other side of the room of all the dolls. And it's behind a curtain, and it's behind glass. So, yes, sir.
Have you ever collected anything in the years that has presented too dangerous or too scary that you would not display it in a museum?
The object that we were just talking about, that is right on the fringe. My wife, who again, she's actually more skeptical than I am. Her first experience with that was off the chart. It blew me away because she does not, and I repeat, she does not feel stuff like that or have experiences like that. What happened to her, she thought she was having a heart attack. That thing felt like, she said, it felt like somebody was standing on her chest, going down like that, just pushing down on it. Nauseousness. To this day, she will not go in that museum without running past it and going to the back part of it. She will not stand next to that. So that thing is right on, there's probably not anything I personally would not put in there unless I saw it physically hurt somebody. And I've yet to see that in all my years yet. So maybe one day. Yes?
What is the deal with the skull that was on your table?
We are a death museum. I don't believe there's anything paranormal about that. Some people have felt things. It is a human skull. But it is part of the anatomy section of the museum, human anatomy that we have. And we'll have a lot more stuff in there. Right now it is a smaller museum. It takes about a half hour to 40 minutes to go through it. But that's just one of the objects that is part of the death museum part. Okay, I appreciate everybody coming out. Like I said, this was such a last minute thing. I really thought I was going to be talking to myself today. So I'm ecstatic that you guys all decided to come and hear me talk about these objects that we have. I'll be at the table right outside this door, which is where I'm going to go through this time, I think. We're there throughout the week, so hopefully you'll come join us. And we've got flyers and stuff on the table that if you want to pick some of that up, I'll be out there shortly. All right, appreciate everybody for now.
A few moments later.
Right across from me is our good friend Nicole. She is the author of all these wonderful books here, but we're going to have her herself talk to you about it. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good to hear. So I am one of the authors for Arcadia Publishing's Haunted America series. There's almost 300 books in the series, but I have written 3 of them. My book, Haunted Detroit, was adapted into a children's edition. So it's called The Ghostly Tales of Detroit, so definitely check that out. In addition to the books that I sell, we are doing a raffle, which is over here. You can win a Haunted Bay City, Michigan t-shirt, which has been retired. In addition to that, you can get a copy of each of my books for free.
Nice.
Well, I guess technically not
For
free. but-
$5.
Yeah, for cheap. We're basically free. Basically free. In addition to that, we have the Spooky Spa. So I am a licensed massage therapist. I run a business called the Traveling Spooky Spa. And
That's
I do
awesome.
a variety of massages right here at the Mid-Michigan Paranormal Convention.
Which I have seen you do some here today. That's
so-
pretty cool.
Yes, so we have Swedish massage, which is your standard relaxation, deep tissue. I have different oils here I can use for aromatherapy purposes.
Awesome.
If you're interested in getting a massage, if you're an avid reader, definitely come see me.
Absolutely. Now, you did a couple presentations today. How'd those go?
They went awesome. So I presented at 11 on Haunted Detroit, which is my favorite presentation to do because the ghost stories associated with that book are just so scary. And then I did a Michigan's Haunted Objects Expo, but I had haunted objects from Germany, the UK, and New Orleans as well. So lots of stuff.
Now, she was on our show, the Baron and Cindy Knight show, and we're just in awe of how much you travel. She is a traveling goddess. She goes to all of the cool places that we all want to go to. So thanks a lot for being on our show back when you were on the Baron and Cindy Knight show, and thanks for being on our YouTube channel.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity.
All righty.
The next day.
So it's day 2 now. Just arrived at the hotel for day 2. What I did forget to do yesterday, after I was done with my speaking engagement, I didn't do any video, I don't believe, of how it went. It actually was much better than I anticipated and expected for not being promoted at all. I had a lot of people in there. They seemed to really enjoy the speaking engagement that I did, or the presentation. So I was very happy with that. Went really well. So day 2 starts right now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, well, look who decided to show up. Looky there. Where have you been?
You're doing your job on a Saturday.
Oh, you were working at the shop all day, huh?
I was, but then I got to have fun.
Yeah. What did you get to do?
I got to go to the Of Virtue concert.
Woohoo!
And got my VIP.
Yeah, she got the VIP treatment. So as some of you know, Of Virtue was on our show, I don't know, a month ago or so. So we told them, we're going to go to their concert when they played in Lansing, which they just did last night at a new venue, downtown Lansing. And you were up there in the VIP section with our sons. And then afterwards, you went back and said hi to everybody, Damon and Tyler and Michael. And they hooked you up with a pretty cool VIP thing.
Yes.
That was pretty cool. So we'll have to show that one at these times. It's what'd you call it?
I don't know, kind of like a draft.
A draft notes of their music, which is very creative. It just has all the different parts to their music.
Notes.
It's notes, yeah, in kind of an artistic form. So it's pretty cool. He gave it to her. So, all right. So we're gonna go in. We gotta set up the booth. I won't be speaking today, so I'll just be able to walk around a little bit more and do more for the video. I wasn't able to do much with the video yesterday, so we'll do that today. So, okay, we're heading in. Of course, I had to stop and look at the aliens. I'm a sucker for aliens.
I was just telling her I have it set, but I don't remember now. I have it keep it this
How you doing? Good. Just doing a little video for our YouTube channel. Hope you don't mind.
Not at all.
All right. What's your name and what do you do?
My name's Chris. I'm a paranormal investigator with my fiance.
Okay.
We do a lot of, got around about 35 weekends or so a year, like, do investigations, stuff like this. Videographers, I'm an author. Honestly, try to touch on the paranormal as much as we can. I like to get your psychic medium. I'm a psychic, so we also do a lot of like intuitive retreats, bring people into the public, get in touch with their own thing.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Where are you guys from?
So we're based out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Oh wow! So you came a bit of a travel.
Yeah, not too bad though.
Awesome. Awesome.
Like, come on, help here. Oh wait, here's your bag. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Dan Class from the Hinsdale House. Have you heard of the Hinsdale House? If you haven't heard of the Hinsdale House, it's a place that I own that I purchased in 2016. I've written a book about it. It's the site of a structural exorcism that happened in 1974. Very active location. Teams come from all over the world to investigate this place. I don't live there. All the funds that we make at this location are put back into the restoration of the project that was almost torn down. You guys hear all those stories of places being torn down, you're not able to investigate them anymore. This is a positive story because the paranormal community really came together and they are booking me all week, during the weekdays, during the weekends. Funds are going back into it. We've been able to miraculously restore this place back to its original standard in the 1980s. The house has been refinished and we have a lot of projects still to do with the location. So if you're a paranormal investigator or somebody that's an enthusiast, we have tours, day tours, night tours that are guided. If you know what you're doing and you want to spend the night, come and spend the night and check it out for yourself. This is Dan at the Paranormal Convention here in Mid-Michigan Paracon at the casino. Hope you guys all have a good day.
All right, awesome. I finally made it into one of the other rooms, and this is the room where most of the tarot readers, the psychics, a lot of the crystals are housed. So it's kind of cramped in here at the moment, so try to make my way here without running into people and getting into people's way. So lots and lots of tarot readers and psychics for this show, which obviously totally makes sense, being a paranormal. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Say hi.
Well, we make all this.
What's that?
We make all this.
Oh, you make it all by hand?
Yeah, this is my daughter.
Hello. You're on our YouTube channel, by the way, just so you know. You make it all. What's the name of your company?
Derby Gems.
Derby Gems.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
And you know what? Can I tell you about 2 highlights that we did for the weekend?
Yes, please.
Okay. I made a ghost hunter protection bracelet.
Okay.
And a summoning spirit bracelet, and they are beautiful stones.
And those are these ones here?
Yeah, ghost hunter. And this is it right here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It is. It's really pretty.
Now, what does something like that run if somebody wanted to purchase one of those?
This is $34, and this is summoning spirit. They're the same price.
Okay,
Very
wonderful.
cool for the weekend.
Yeah. Oh, perfect thing for the weekend.
And we had people come and purchase from us, so it's really exciting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, are you guys online where people can purchase online or just
working on
shows?
that. We are busy every weekend of the year. We've had 2 weekends off, and we just keep going.
Just can't, yeah.
We're not going to stop. We just keep pushing
Keep
forward.
going. That's the way to do it. Just keep doing it.
You can reach us under Derby Gems on
Okay.
Facebook.
On
Yeah.
Facebook. Wonderful.
Yeah, we have a page.
Outstanding. All right.
Thank you, guys.
Yep, thank you. So I just left out of the tarot gem room, and the ladies that I was talking to there that waved me over from Derby Gems were showing me their bracelets, their special bracelets that they made for this weekend and things they make all the time. And after talking to her, she says, "Let me see your hand." She pulls out this bracelet and she gives me this bracelet right here next to my snake bracelet. So she just gifted that to me. I thought that was super sweet. Very nice lady. So if you guys are at any of these conventions and you see Derby Gems, definitely give them a shout out. They got wonderful stuff that they make all by hand.
Really fascinating investigative techniques.
I got some, it's actually breaking laser beam.
That was very cool movie.
So this is the Booth Brothers table here. Lots of cool stuff here. Very interesting things here. Hi, how you doing? Hope you don't mind me filming. It's for our YouTube channel, the ScreamCraft Studio. Would you like to introduce what you do and your company and all your fun stuff?
Well, we're the Booth Brothers, Christopher and Philip.
Awesome, awesome.
We do paranormal documentaries, horror films, and write books. And they're like, the cases are epic, like the Exorcist file. I mean, the real Exorcist case. We're the first ones to go in there and interview the real boy that was possessed, his family.
Oh, wow.
And the real family of the Exorcist. And then we do skin warriors, shapeshifters, ghost children, voodoo and hoodoo, like these incredible guys here. Beautiful Ghana statue from Africa.
Okay.
That protects you from evil. The iron stops evil from getting out once it sucks it through its chakra and its stomach. So we do all kinds of things, little exorcism boxes.
Okay.
All kinds of.
Where are you guys out of?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. So you came all the way from Los Angeles?
No, we have another place in Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So yeah, but we make movies and films mostly, and then when we get these haunted stuff that we do stories about, we end up letting the public take them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time. Thank you very much.
This is hey guys, Nick Simons right over there. 28 Days
That's
Haunted.
me. This is Aaron G. Thompson, also on 28 Days Haunted.
Oh
what?
my gosh.
The camera guy that doesn't speak speaks.
Speaks. Yeah, and I made my hair like normal color now. So we were at a location isolated for almost a month. 28 Days Haunted. Not a gimmick. That's literally what we do. Or what we did. It's not what we normally do. We were isolated, and it was intense.
It was like being in jail, although neither of us have ever been in jail, right?
Right.
Sure. We'll believe that.
And yes, it was on Netflix, guys. So that's kind of cool. And fun factoid is, I never actually looked this up myself, but it makes sense. Someone told me this. We'll use the internet, right? So with it being on Netflix, we're actually the most viewed paranormal show in history, at least per launch. Because of the avenue we were on.
It's a global product.
Yeah. So that means we didn't get all straight paranormal enthusiasts watching us.
None of those accidental downloads from Australia.
Yeah.
These were real streams.
Awesome, awesome. Now, where do you guys go from 28 Days Haunted?
The 29th day.
Back to Iowa.
Back to Iowa.
Yeah, we're Midwestern guys at heart. There. So on the show, you had him and I, Midwest. Brandy Miller from the North Carolina location. She's from Michigan. She's a Youper.
Oh, Youper. We love our Youpers.
Where are you at? Where are you at? Yeah.
Who else was in
Get out the
Midwest?
hand.
That was it. Sean's East Coast.
Yeah.
Amy, Ray, and Shane are the extreme south. And Jeremy Leonard is the raging Cajun pathologist from
right.
We've got
Louisiana.
another Cajun over here, Alicia. Not
There you
Nicole.
go.
Alicia's over there somewhere.
You can feel the heat coming
Oh
off
yeah.
her right now.
Oh yeah. She's
Smells like chili peppers and okra.
she's right from Nolans.
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 But yeah, we go back to Iowa and we just continue on our exploration of the paranormal.
Okay.
There's plenty that we have to do. I mean, this was a cool attribute for us to get exposure,
Right.
to have the ability or possibility to go to places and do our crazy experiments and continue. But our work's always, you know, it's always something.
At home, chasing ghosts.
Nice. Well, we look forward to seeing what's next from you guys. So everybody check these guys out. They're on freaking Netflix, man.
Net freaking flicks.
Net.
That's good stuff. Yeah.
Spooky little. Oh, that's cool. It's Michigan Ghost. I like that T-shirt. That's very clever. Nice. That's cool. It just caught my eye, the little ghost. Thought that was cute, and I was like, oh wait a minute, that's like Michigan and upper.
Yesterday, like, oh, that's cute. Like, oh wait, it's Michigan.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't catch it right. Yeah. Oh, that's very clever. Oh, the Mothman, Batman look. Very cool. What is your business?
TCT.
What is it?
TCT.
Oh, okay, right there it is. Okay. So definitely check these guys out. Their T-shirts are very, very clever. Love them. You got the Mothman, Batman design, and he just handed me this. We are original.
Based in Traverse City.
Traverse City? Okay, all right. Awesome.
There's a coupon code on there, so we got more options online. Definitely
Okay.
check it out.
So definitely follow them online. Go check them out online. You can buy online. Very cool. I love their designs. This Mothman is like, I almost feel as if I should get one. I probably should, and if I was to get one, I don't know. I like this one because it's on black. And I really like the design of that one. And of course, that one really drew my attention, so we'll see. We see these guys at all the shows, so I got to come over here. I love your guys's, and I keep always coming. You guys have been on our YouTube videos before at other shows, and I always go to the Sam's.
What's your site?
ScreamCraft Studio.
Okay.
Here, I'll give you one of our.
Yes, please.
We're actually here in the corner with our museum, the Otherside Paranormal and Mortuary Science Museum. Okay. We also got the Oddity Shop in Lansing as well. I was one of the presenters next door yesterday.
Okay.
Presenting on the paranormal, but.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I might have to. I think today's the day I'm going to grab one of these.
Thank you so much.
Yep. What's that?
I love these or Sam?
Sam. Sam is he's my man.
He's a good seller.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to have to. Yep, I think one of those are coming home with me.
Well, I help.
So I finally broke down and I got my Tiny Terrors Sam
So it's like, no,
figure.
I did not get it.
Had to do it. Kept saying I was going to do it. Show after show after show. I finally did it. So there he is. He's going home with us. Oh, and look who's behind the counter. Are you having fun? She's bored.
No, I'm actually gonna get up and walk away here. I keep trying.
Okay, so you're gonna go check out the other rooms that I couldn't check out?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna hand over the camera to her, see what she does. So we'll see how good she does. All right, we gotta see what they have to eat. Miss Cindy is hungry, I'm getting a little hungry. Something to drink, so let's go see what they have. Looks like they got a regular food court going, so should be able to find something. There was a donut shop that I just passed back there, but they got a deli place. They've got, oh, kind of getting into some casino stuff. Oh, yeah. There's the actual part of the casino. Gift shop. All right. I don't know if I want to walk all the way down there. Let's see. Maybe we'll try this deli. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Let's see what we end up with.
I just found a bead on the ground. That's fine.
But every time, all of a sudden, we'd be in there, and I'd always sense them, but then...
Oh, that face is classic.
Started like 3 times, almost 6 months in a Hallmark store. But it was like,
So I'm just going to do a little bit of a walk by here. Not too busy right now, but just enough traffic to where you get in the way of things. Got lots of different psychic readers, paranormal investigators. And this is just one hall of a few that are here. So I doubt I'm going to be able to make it to all of the different vendor halls here. Hi, how you guys doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. Hope you don't mind me filming. It's for our YouTube channel. Okay, well here I'll leave you this so you know where it'll be at. That's all of our
Thank you very much.
information.
Tilly Bear Treasures.
Tilly Bear Treasures?
Tilly Bear Treasures.
Okay,
Yes,
all
we
right.
are.
Well, we are ScreamCraft Studio and the Otherside Paranormal and Mortuary Science Museum. We're actually set up over there. Yeah, I was one of the presenters yesterday in the hall next door. So
Yep, we love walking the graveyards.
I could see that. Yeah, I was just like kind of looking through here as I'm talking. I was like, oh yeah, very nice. Nice photography work though.
Thank you.
I'm a photographer by trade, so I appreciate good photography.
Thank you.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, we are at the 13th floor, and so tell us about the 13th floor.
So basically, 13th Floor is a production company that me and my wife own. We have filmed a paranormal documentary called The Purple Gang. We're working on part 2 to come out next year. We've also done a paranormal series, and we also own over 100 haunted artifacts that is stored in the basement of our house.
That's got to be interesting.
Oh yes, we have a lot of artifacts that are interesting. So with that being said, you can see basically I have an American flag that might have ties to the 9/11 situation. I have this. This I actually got from the Booth Brothers yesterday to add to my collection.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. I have Billy over here as the 6-year-old boy. And I have a very dark demonic dot that's in a case.
Awesome.
And the picture that is next to her, right there,
Yes.
that has ties to
That's one you were telling me about it over at our table about the painter touched the doll, and then that's the image he came up with and painted that.
Yup, pretty much. Yup.
That's crazy.
Yup,
That's crazy.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So,
and Patty even came over and did a reading on her.
oh, really? Okay, cool.
Patty said there's a little girl that's deep down hiding inside her, and she told me and my wife if we investigate her to try and pull that little girl through.
Okay.
So the picture of the male, she said could be the abuser of that little girl that is attached to the doll. That's where the negative energy can be coming from.
So that's the image she was seeing of the guy that tormented the girl, or wow, that's crazy. So very interesting stuff.
And
Yeah.
I was going to tell you real quick, these boots are actually from a 55-year-old female named Betty. She was actually intrigued in the afterlife and the occult.
Oh, okay.
And look how small her legs were.
Yeah, and we get like old boots like this in our oddity shop, and yet they're tiny.
I know.
They're always tiny.
It's like, and then you go look at today's legs, man, they're not
No. Our diets are totally different nowadays.
Totally different.
So check these guys out on the socials, and there's their QR code, so you guys could hit that. And I'm going to take one of these because I don't have one, I don't believe. All right, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. I appreciate it.
2 hours later.
Okay, folks, I just did what I keep telling myself I'm not going to do anymore.
Right,
well, I didn't start with I said, okay.
So.
Okay. Oh, our food just came. Awesome.
Bowl of the mushroom biscuit for you.
Nice. Thank you. I think we're good. Thank you.
I don't know what he's doing.
Okay.
Showing the food.
Yeah, I was showing the foods because we just got interrupted. So we're finished with the convention. Went really well. 2 days of a lot of work. It was a lot of fun. We met lots of cool people, new friends, old friends. How'd you like it?
Well, I liked meeting all the people.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. It was a little slower today. A little bit slower today. What did you do?
I don't know, it's something on my shirt. I can see it in the camera.
Yeah, being a Sunday, it was a little bit slower. But, you know, it had its ups and downs. But overall, it was a good show. Like I said, we made lots of good contacts, met a lot of new people. I got to speak to a lot of people yesterday during the presentation that I did. Sorry, we're tired. We're tired. But we just stopped over here in Mount Pleasant for dinner and drinks. So we got our dinner and drinks here at Mountain Station, Mountain Town Station. It's a brewery here in Mount Pleasant. So we decided to do our exit video from here.
Had to get his tag over.
Yeah, most people probably don't know about it.
It's a Michigan thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Michigan thing. You go to all these breweries, and it's a app that you go to, and you get these little copper tags, and it has a charm on it, and you check it off on the app when you went to them. So I got a lot of tags.
There's an app for that.
There's an app for that. Yeah, it was a good show. Hopefully we get invited back last year. The people that run the
Invited
event.
back last year?
Yeah, I told you I was tired. Don't correct me when I'm tired.
Okay. I'll just let you go.
Hopefully we get invited back next year. The promoters, did I say it right?
Yeah.
Okay. The promoters, when we talked to them at the end, they said that they had secret viewers in our audience, and they said I said, I told her, yeah, they liked us. She goes, no, she said they loved us. So they loved the presentation. So hopefully we're invited back next year. Good promotion for the museum. We ran out of flyers twice, ran out of business cards. So very successful. So hope you all liked the video. We're gonna eat
and then go home.
Go home and chill. We got nothing going on tomorrow. That's going to be awesome, other than getting our windshield fixed on the car, but they're coming to us for that. They're just going to come to the house and fix it. So that's going to be awesome. Hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it into one long video or 2 short videos yet, but we'll find out. Either way, as always, subscribe to the channel, like it, share it out, and we look forward to putting out another video for you guys soon. Soon.
There's that tiredness again.
Soon.
And as always,
we're tired.
yes, creep it real.